Hi class, I thought that today I would show you some useful aspects of the dynamic blocks of AutoCAD and what you can do when you spend some time and create blocks that have some use and multi-purpose. For example, this block is a plumbing block which contains all three items. It contains a toilet, a tub, and a lavatory in the same block. So this block operates using this button here. So the tub and then the toilet. This is all located in one dynamic block. And it also has specific measurements built into it based on some industry standards for things. If we look at the tub, we can make our tub only so big. And we see that we need a little bit of work here on this tub. So I wanted to show you some of the additional constraints here that you have to use to keep your items from blowing apart. Okay? So the next thing we have to do is use the block editor to fix up some of the missing constraints in the presentation here. So to get to the block editor, we can get to a number of ways. The shortcut BL brings up block, but it also brings up block editor, and it allows us to edit this block. We could also use the block editor in the ordinary way. Once in the block editor, we see that the parameters and actions are over here on the screen, and that we have our full annotation, our block editor palette open here. This particular block has attributes defined inside of it, which we covered earlier in the basic class. But this one also contains visibility states, which is a more complex thing with dynamic blocks. And the three visibility states are the tub, the lavatory, and the toilet. And the attributes allow you to put the fixture's manufacturer's name in an attribute field and use this in a sort of in a BIM system within AutoCAD. So the visibility state of the toilet is the most straightforward because it only has one size and configuration here. So we'll move on to the tub. Okay, so the tub already has some of these existing constraints, and we may need to add another constraint right at this corner right here to stop this line from coming apart. So let's look at constraints. So the constraint tab, we have an item called coincident. So I then will make a coincident point. Okay, select my object here to make the coincident point with. Select my objects, coincident point here again, and we now have created a coincident situation so the line does not blow apart when we stretch the tub in that direction. So we can test that out, test our block, take a look at that bath fixture, click it, push it this way, it resizes nicely. So in order to fix some of these problems, I'm going to have to use another constraint, which is the fix constraint. And the fix constraint makes elements stay in one place. So I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this one. And I'm going to fix this line. So those three lines should stay in one place to make the block work better. So let's test that out. And click the block. Check it out. It's working well there. not the best, but now it does work here. And there's still a few little things here I have to do fix into one more piece of line work here. And let me close the test block, do another fix that, and we'll fix this guy. So at this point we'll save our block, and we will save our file, and we'll continue to explore further items in AutoCAD into 3D in the next few classes.